this tutorial, we would be sending 100 images through WhatsApp, and it is done by Python Selenium package and using WebDriver. So WebDriver allows us to automate any website. So means we can control any website, and so first we need to install Chrome driver for this. And how to install Chrome driver, I have mentioned the link in the description. So now let's start. First we would install the Selenium package, Python package. So I would write pip install Selenium, and I have installed it. So now from Selenium, we would import WebDriver, and then we would specify the path of our WebDriver. So means where we have downloaded our our Chrome driver. So I would specify its path, WebDriver.chrome, and I would specify here the path. My Chrome driver here. I will copy this path, and do remember to mention the exe file for this, the Chrome driver exe file. Exe, right? Okay. And now we would specify means which website we want to control. So we need to control the WhatsApp web. So we need to specify its URL. So I would write driver.get, and here we need to specify the WhatsApp web URL. So here is our WhatsApp, and we would just copy URL, right? So now we can automate the WhatsApp web. So we would take the user, we would take the name of the person which you want to send images from the user, and this would go in command line. Okay, input, enter name of user or group. Okay, and then we would specify the file path, means which image you want to send. A variable file path, input, means enter your file path, and then we would suppose now WhatsApp web is opened. Okay, and so first you will get the first you need to scan the QR code, and then after scanning the QR code, this window would get opened, your WhatsApp would get opened. So, and then we can automate the WhatsApp web. Okay, so we would get input from user that enter anything after scanning QR code, right? Okay, so now our WhatsApp web is open, and so after this is open, we need to send, suppose this person I want to send image. So we need to open so we need to get clicked on this. So for that thing, I would just inspect this page so that we can get that element name, all the information, and click here. And so now we need to get clicked on this element, and so I got here that it's a span element and having title, which is the name of the user. Okay, name of the user, look here, and then we would get user as a variable, driver dot find element and then we will find element, means we need to get the actual path of that element, x path. So this x path, you so in this x path you can get the means you can locate any element in the web page. Okay, and for that syntax, means a syntax is there, and so you can see that it's a span element. It's a span element having a title which is name of the user. I will write here span @title. uh, Format. So in this format, the name which we have taken input from the user, that will go here. Okay, so that we can get that person that so that we can get the person which you need to send the images. And then we will just hit user dot click as this would click that person, and now suppose, and then user dot click will click this, and so we can send this person image. Okay, okay, so this is not necessary, right? Let's go forward. And then when the user window is open, so then to send images, we need to click here attachment box, right? And then this would basically come, and so for this, first we need to click this attachment box, then only we can send images, right? So we will again inspect this. Inspect this, and we need to get that element. For this I will click here attachment. Okay, so we got here that attachment box, and so you can see that it's a div element having title attach. Just let me select that element. Look here. Here it's a div element which is a button and having title attached. So in the same way we would access that element by XPath. So I would create a variable here, attachment box, and again I would get that element by driver dot find element by XPath, right? And again I will just copy this code. Right, so it's just a div element having title as attached, and then we would just click it again. Okay, attachment box dot click. Okay, so now we have just clicked it, and this all thing is open. So from the document which we want to send is images. So we need to select this thing, and we need to again click this. Okay, so if I can click this, then we again need to inspect that element. I would click it here. So I'm getting here input box. Okay, the element is name is input, and it's accepting these all thing. Okay, so then I would name this a variable as image box. Driver dot find element by XPath. I would just copy this. Copy. So I would just copy element, right? And I would, for the simplicity purpose, I would just paste it here, right? So, and you can see that input, and I would accept, means I will just paste it here, okay, this whole thing. Till he is here. Here, right? Close this. Okay, so now this image box is open, and now we need to send the file, and for that a function called send key is there. So I will activate this image box dot send keys. And so in this function I would specify the file path which we have taken input from the user already. So so now we have got the image which we need to send. Now we are done. So we just need to as we upload, suppose I upload one image. Suppose I upload this one, okay, and now we need to just click this box. So we need to just click this button automatically. So I would click, so I want to get the path of this element, and so you can see that is a span element having data icon as send, right? So simply we would do the same thing again. I would say name this button as send button. Again I would get the path, same thing, and element by XPath, and the path of the element, that is span, right, which was data icon, right? Data icon and send. Okay. Icon. Yes. Now we will just click this button. And now I think our images would be sent. The one more important thing that we missed here is that suppose we are now in WhatsApp web and we have selected the user and we want, and now WebDriver would click this attach button and would send the keys of the image that we want to upload. Now this is taking some time to load the send button. Okay, so without loading the send button we can directly click this button. Okay, so then for this problem we would import time from time import slip, and then and when that send button window is getting load, before that we would sleep this program for 2 seconds or 3 seconds suppose, and I would save this. And now let's try to run this code. Okay, so now it will now open WhatsApp web for me. You can see it's running. Yeah, so I will just scan the QR code, and here I would enter the name of the group or this. So it A and enter your file path. Suppose I want to send the image, so that image file path I will copy and just paste it here. Enter anything after QR code. I have scanned the QR code and the window is opened. Okay, so now just look what happens. Yeah, you can see that the image is sent to that person, right? So now this is working. So now let's try to send multiple WhatsApp images. For that thing, we need to repeat the same process again and again. So I have used here a for loop which would repeat the same process until this count variable, and this count variable we are taking input from the user that how many times we want to repeat means send the image. So now let's see whether it's working. So now here in our code, the name person which you want to send the image, and suppose I'm sending 5 times, and I will copy the path and paste it here. And this process would repeat itself 5 times. But you can see that as it's taking much time for and it's okay for sending a small amount of image. But if you want to send a large amount of image, say suppose if you want to send 100 images, then we need to plan something different. For that thing, now we can do that. Suppose this image is selected, and if we want to select any image, suppose towards this one, and then we can do one thing that automatically this add file button is clicked, and again this only image it would be selected, and again this process would repeat, and in one slot we can send at max 30 images. So first 30 images would be sent, and then again this process would repeat, and then again 30 images would be filled here, and then that 30 images would be sent. So now and then by doing this we can send as much as images. Okay, so now let's try to implement that. For that thing we need to first locate this element add file button. So I will inspect this, and let's locate this button, this add file. So here it is. It's taking input and accept this star value something. So now let's add that add file button. So I would take a variable as add file button, and I would again get that element by our find element by XPath. And you can see that it was there add file button. It is saying that it is an input element having accept in the star value. Okay, so let's do it in our code. right? And now we would just send keys, means we would add file button dot send keys, so that the required path of the file is sent. And here I will include that our file path, right? So now our image would be added, and also we need to sleep the code for, suppose I will sleep it for 1 second, and it will take some time to load that button again. And now we want to select that images in slot, right? So we need to select first 25 slot. So we would be clicking this add file button 24 times, right? And so I would just use here a for loop 24, and so this would iterate till and this would iterate 4 times, means this whole process would iterate 4 times, and in one slot I'm sending 25 images. Okay, so let's see whether it is working or not. I would change this time to 4 seconds, suppose it will be 1 second, and I will try it here sleep, so for 4 seconds, and here 3 is not necessary, I will let it 1. Okay, so now just we will check it. I will run this code. Okay, so first I need to save that. Yeah, I saved it. Python sap.py. And I specify the user here, and so 100 times, and I will write the file path. But I want to send the image. I scan the QR code. Look, now the process is getting initiated. Now this first 25 images would be sent. Let's see whether it is sending or not. Okay, so now the send button would be clicked. Yeah, first 25 images are sent, and the next process is getting, and the next slot is getting filled, right? So now this so now 4 slots would be filled, and the images and 100 images would be sent.
Okay, so now actually I skipped the video a bit forward. So now you can see that we can get that all 90 or 100 images. So look here, we have successfully sent 100 images to that person. And so that's it, friends. If you like this video, do hit the like button and just subscribe to my channel. Thank you.